because all they need is a 2-3 minute stretch, and they can win the game with their pressure and how quickly they can score. And so, credit them. They made winning plays. Last 3 minutes they got scored 11 out of 12 possessions. They made their clutch free throws at the end, and were able to get a couple turnovers. That really hurt us.
What happened there on Luke's turnover there at the end? Was he in the front court? Did he need to throw the ball?
We trust Luke. Luke has a great feel. He handles the ball a lot. They were doing a good job denying all our guards. Obviously, we want to get the ball back to our guards in the backcourt to bring it up. And, Luke got into that. And, another inch higher, and I think we'd have been okay. They made a really good play, got a deflection on it.
It's 1.6 seconds left. Macon's got it. Well, he got hit at least 2, obviously. But just what do you think about a guy, hitting 3 shots in that situation?
It's a lot of pressure. He had missed some earlier, or I thought he had missed one earlier. I guess he didn't. But he was after he made that first one. He was extremely focused, and the crowd did their best that they could to try to distract him. But credit him for making 3 in a row. It's just tough to do.
What did you think of that call?
From my angle, again, he jumps really high and he jumps in the air, and there was definitely contact there. You have to look at the film and see, but there was nothing really complaining, I didn't think.
You had such a high at the limit floor and such a low, kind of how you lost this one. What's the difference in the postgame of how you talk to the team? How do you kind of get the guys back where they need to be?
I'm thinking about the process. I think a lot of games are won or lost before you ever get to that game. And all your prep in the summer and the off-season, preseason, non-conference. And I'm a firm believer in the process, going through, you kind of reap what you sow. And so, our team, we've had a great couple of weeks here. We've lost some close games. We had a great game with Florida. And, what I told them is, we win together, we lose together. And, coaches could have done stuff better, players could have done stuff better. But the only direction we have to go is forward. And so Thursday we'll try to correct these last 4 minutes and see if we can learn from them and become a better basketball team for Saturday.
Harris had a big second half. What did you think of his game?
He did a great job getting to the rim. I thought we lost a little bit of our aggressiveness on defense. He got to the free throw line quite a bit, and they just were driving the ball. And we always had that 2-possession lead, and we still felt good about that. Unfortunately, when they got down to that 1 possession and the turnover, they were able to take the lead on those free throws.
Did it seem like they called a tighter game second half than the first?
I didn't really see a big difference first or second half. I thought first half we didn't play as well as what we should have. I thought we came out in a lot more energy in the Florida game than we did this game. And then finally, after they made that run at us in the second half, I really thought that we played, at the level that we should have been playing the whole game.
Arkansas, they've had 12 or more point deficits on 3 of these road wins. What do you guys say about them that they, can erase those kind of?
Well, they're deep and they play a lot of guys. So, I knew when they were subbing guys out, we aren't that deep. We have to play guys more minutes. And so, with the pressing team, again, you got to be consistent for 40 minutes because 2-3 minute window is the difference in the game. So, credit them for making that 2 minutes their best 2 at the end.
You were really good late in the game at Florida. Obviously, some mistakes in that. How do you practice last minute of a game, and how do you get good at that?
It's hard to simulate that pressure and that speed in practice. So, a lot would just be spacing and 5-on-0 and trying to get better. We had different options on the press break, and again, with their speed, they denied a lot of different catches. And then, we just need to do a better job at spacing and trying to break it more with passing instead of dribbling.
Career high points for Joe, and I think one of his higher minute games this season. What did you take away from what he gave you?
Joe gave great energy. On the offensive end, I thought he was really, really good. He's a sophomore and there's still a process. We gave him, 4 points at the free throw line by fouls off the ball, that he gave, and that's part of the learning process. Especially when we have a lead, you don't want a 7 seconds in possession foul off the ball. And so he was great on the offensive end, but we got to continue to work on that defensive end and try to correct some of those mental mistakes.
The 2 turnovers late were Riley and Luke, 2 guys you wouldn't expect. Are you surprised at all it was those 2 guys?
They both want to win, and like I told them in the locker room, we're not in this position without you guys. And those plays didn't lose the game. Again, coaches, players, we all had a collective part in this, and just because those stand out at the end, we had that 10-point lead that we should have been able to keep it higher, not been a 1-possession game at the end.
How tough is that to handle after the game? You lead most of the time. I mean, that's tough for everybody. How do you find the right words in that spot?
It's definitely tough because I thought we deserved to win this game. All we had to do was finish out, get one more defensive stop. If we'd have got 10 out of 12 stops or 2 out of 12 stops at the end, or if we'd have been able to just have one less turnover, or, you know, make one more shot at the end. So, again, we played hard. I can't correct the guys, you know, we played hard. We just need to, again, we just need to get better through the process,
Well, for coach,
What's the part that probably bothers you the most? Is there breakdowns kind of on both ends?
Yeah, you know, defensively, you know, to win games, you got to be able to get stops in the last 5 minutes of the game. And, you know, our defense was great in that segment that got us the lead. And we need to be able to regain that energy when the team being real aggressive with us and driving the ball. So, you know, defending the ball one-on-one, that's something we need to get better at.
all right, thank you.